concrete is weak in tension. Its tensile strength is only 10% of the compressive strength of the concrete, which is relatively low. For simplicity of the design, it is normally assumed that the concrete does not resist any tensile force, and the tensile force are fully taken by the reinforced steel, which the stress are transferred by the bond between the interface between the concrete and the steel. This figure shows a typical response of a reinforced concrete beam when subjected to the load. Steel bars are embedded in the concrete to reinforce the member. Before loading, the member do not undergo any deformations and no stress develop within the member. However, as the reinforced concrete beam is subjected to the load, the member tends to bend downward. This leads to tension at the bottom of the beam and compressions on top of the beam. The deformations cause the concrete to elongate at the bottom while to shrink at the top of the member. Due to poor deformability limit of the concrete tends to crack and the tensions are taken by the steel bars. As for the compressive part, the concrete will take all the compressive stress. A member will fail when the compressive strength of the concrete is exceeded, or when the steel strength of the steel bars is exceeded, or when the bond between the steel and the concrete fail. As long as the integrity of the composite materials are ensured, the element will withstand the load. The bond within the reinforced concrete member is essential. When the bond is inadequate, that means when the reinforced bar slip within the concrete, there will not be a composite actions. This will affect the integrity of the reinforced concrete member, and the member is unable to resist the load. The bars normally has the ribs on its surface in order to ensure extra mechanical grips. These are the ribs on the surface of reinforcement bar. The ribs interlock with the concrete to prevent it slipping out of the concrete. Under the perfect bond conditions, the strength in reinforcement bar will be the same as the strength of the concrete. This assumption is very important as it helps us to determine the stress developed within the reinforcement steel bar.